Hey guys, it's Tori. Welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications so you never miss when I post a brand new video. I'm going to tell you guys a bunch of hygiene tips that I wish I knew sooner and that I feel like everybody needs to know. I love making these videos. It is so crazy that this is the last video of 2024. You should be seeing this, I'm posting this at least, on the last day of 2024, December 31st. So happy new year. I'm so excited to go into 2025 with you guys, and I just can't wait to see what blessings it has in store. But I'm not going to waste any more time. We're going to get right into all of the tips. I have everything broken up into categories. So first we're going to start with oral hygiene. The first thing I would say that you should do is start oil pulling. You can use coconut oil, you can use the Guru Nanda oil pulling stuff. I don't know what that's comprised of, I can't remember. Probably coconut oil, to be honest. So you can use that, and that really helps with bacteria, whitening your teeth. I've heard really crazy miracle stories, honestly, from people oil pulling. Only thing I would say about that is don't spit it down your drain. Make sure you are spitting it in the trash can just so it doesn't clog your pipes and clog your drain. But yes, oil pulling can be very beneficial, doing it for like 10 to 15 minutes a day. The next thing is flossing before brushing. My dad actually told me this. I think it was his dentist told him that. Basically just makes the brushing process easier. It allows the fluoride from the toothpaste to better penetrate into your teeth. Another thing, while I'm on this topic, make sure you brush your teeth last and you are not rinsing your mouth out. You want to leave the toothpaste in your mouth. Like, obviously get the toothpaste out of your mouth, but you want to leave it on your teeth essentially so it sits. You do not want to rinse your mouth out completely, because then that kind of defeats the purpose. Flossing before brushing also ensures that you're getting all of that food out of your teeth or anything, plaque buildup, anything like that, to make brushing just 10 times easier. And then tongue scraper. Make sure you are scraping your tongue. I feel like the #1 culprit of stinky breath is not scraping your tongue, as well as not drinking enough water. But make sure your tongue is clean. You can use a spoon. I've seen people do that. You can get a tongue scraper on Amazon, at really any store, or you can use your toothbrush. I would recommend getting an actual tongue scraper, but it really helps with freshening your breath. A lot of bacteria sits on your tongue. Now we're going to talk about skin hygiene and skin care. The first thing is double cleansing. If you like to wear makeup, make sure you are using a makeup remover, like an oil cleanser. Make sure the first step when you wash your face is a oil-based cleanser to make sure you are really getting your skin clean, and then you can go in with something water-based. The oil-based cleanser is going to get everything off of the surface, such as makeup, SPF, things like that. If you are acne prone, make sure you are switching your pillowcases and your sheets frequently. There is so much bacteria and oil buildup that can end up on your sheets from your hair, from your skin, all of the different things, like just life. So make sure you are changing your sheets and your pillowcases frequently and washing them frequently, especially if you are acne prone. I feel like this is often forgotten, that you are cleaning behind your ears. You can take a cotton pad with some witch hazel or something and clean behind there, or you can do it in the shower, whatever floats your boat, whenever you want to do it, but just make sure you are cleaning behind your ears. I feel like that is an area often forgot about. Don't forget about behind your ears, okay? Next thing, which I struggle with a little bit, stop touching your face. When you touch your face, you are getting so much bacteria on your face. So much bacteria. Your hands aren't always clean, so just stop touching your face. I'm touching my face right now, but it's because it itches. And it's like, what makeup did I use that needs to be thrown away? So the next thing we're going to talk about is feminine hygiene. I have a bunch of videos that go more in depth about feminine hygiene tips, so if you guys are interested in those, I have a hygiene playlist. But the first thing I'm going to say is make sure you are using unscented products down there. I don't care what it is, it needs to be unscented. Tampons, pads, wash, make sure everything that you use down there is unscented, just to prevent any discomfort, irritation, and infections. Your cotton underwear is going to be your best friend for breathability and just preventing, like I said, any extra irritation or infections. You want to allow your downstairs to breathe. My personal preference, commando. No underwear. When you sleep, wear loose shorts, loose pants, something loose and flowy, just so your downstairs area can breathe. When you do want to wear underwear, make sure that it's not super tight. Don't always wear thongs. 9 times out of 10, you should be wearing breathable, comfortable cotton underwear. Or if you're like me and you like the ones that don't really show, I don't even know what fabric that is. Forgive me, guys. I'm filming this at 1:45 in the morning. Please forgive me. Just make sure the part that's on your actual downstairs is cotton. Does that make sense? Because sometimes it's like actual cotton right there, and then the rest is whatever other fabric. I hope I'm making sense, you guys. Bear with me. Like I said, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm running on actual legitimate fumes. I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning today, so cut me some slack. Next thing, which I feel like I don't really hear people talk about, is wiping front to back. You do not want to get the bacteria from your behind to the front. Okay, so just make sure you're wiping front to back, because if you get any bacteria from back there up front, it can lead to so many infections, just discomfort, a UTI. Speaking of which, UTI, to prevent those, make sure if you're doing anything intimate or you're having sexual intercourse, you pee afterwards. Always get up and go to the restroom, because if you don't, you have bacteria in there. Anytime you do anything like that down there, make sure you're using the restroom afterwards to prevent infections and a UTI. Change your pads and tampons frequently. This is not to scare you guys, but it is to educate you. If you leave your tampon in for too long, you do run the risk of getting TSS, which is toxic shock syndrome. I would look it up. I'm not a doctor. I'm not too well versed in exactly what that looks like, but I would look it up. That's why I like to stay away from tampons now. I have so much anxiety. I just can't even deal with that. I would just, you know, use a pad, call it a day. The next thing is going to be body hygiene. Make sure you are exfoliating to get any dead skin off of your body. You can use a homemade sugar scrub with coconut oil and some sugar, literally that simple, or you can buy a sugar scrub. You can use an exfoliating washcloth, whatever floats your boat. Make sure you are exfoliating your skin, super important. And also to help with that, you can start dry brushing. I got an Eco Tools dry brush from Target. It was maybe like $5 or so. Get that. It helps with improving circulation, reducing the appearance of cellulite, and it also helps with removing those dead skin cells. So it's really good for exfoliation as well as circulation, which is super important. I don't dry brush every single day. I do it a few times a week just because it can be really abrasive, but it does help to exfoliate your skin. Layering your fragrances, okay? I can make a whole entire video on this, especially because it's the winter. It is time to layer, but your body care routine, like what you do in the shower, should coincide with what you're going to wear once you get out of the shower. So basically your shower routine and what fragrances you use inside of there should coincide with what you are going to wear when you get out of the shower, like your body care routine. So for example, if I know I want to wear a vanilla perfume, I want to smell like vanilla today, I'm going to use vanilla shower gel, I'm going to use vanilla scented body lotion, body oil, and perfume, so it all just blends together. And even if you don't want to do all of that, even just your fragrances, layering a body mist and a perfume that go well together is going to do wonders for you, and it's going to help things last all day. I don't have many clothing and laundry tips, but one thing I will say is I use white vinegar for everything, cleaning everything, but add it to your laundry. That will really help get your clothes super clean and remove any odor. But I feel like it is an old-fashioned thing. My mom loves using vinegar to clean. There's so many different uses. It is just one of those things that you just have to keep in your household. We're going to talk a little bit about hair and scalp. I don't have too many things I want to touch on, but the first thing is going to be exfoliating your scalp. I don't care if you use your hands, use a scalp massager, you have something fancy. I do not care what it is. Make sure you are massaging your scalp to stimulate those hair follicles, to allow them and help them to grow. I like to oil my hair once a week, which has just been really beneficial for me. You guys know I had a FAB. It really was giving Bob Dora to the chin, you know? I'm just trying to get my hair to grow. It has been a couple of months and I'm tired of it. I want it down my back again. I miss my long hair. This is your sign to not cut your hair. I mean, hair grows back, but girl, if you see me looking at my phone, it's because I had to take notes on all this stuff because I could not remember it off the top of my head. Make sure you are cleaning all of your hair tools. This is something I'm not the greatest at. Make sure you are doing that, because I feel like we all just need a reminder to clean our hair tools and our makeup brushes. I don't do that as much as I should, so I'm reminding myself, Tori, you're gonna edit this video. This is your reminder. You're saying it right now. This is your reminder to do that. Also, another thing, this is not like an unknown tip, make sure you are using deep conditioner. Make sure you are deep conditioning your hair. Now, these next few things are going to be general tips, just overall hygiene and like wellness, self-care tips, if that makes sense. Make sure you are sanitizing your phone. I feel like this is something that we don't think about, but our phone comes everywhere with us. Make sure you are cleaning it, because phones can get dirty, especially if you put your phone up to your ear. Think about the bacteria that is sitting on your face, especially for my girlies who are prone to breaking out and whose skin is really sensitive. Make sure you are sanitizing your phone. You can use an alcohol wipe, you can use a disinfectant spray, I don't care. Just make sure you are cleaning your phone, because if you're somebody like me, I take my phone everywhere. My phone does not leave my side, therefore it encounters a lot of dirt and bacteria, so I have to make sure that I am cleaning it frequently. The next thing is going to be sleep with a silk pillowcase. Get a silk or satin pillowcase. It's better for your skin and healthier for your hair as well. Before you flush the toilet, close that lid. Close the lid, because once you flush the toilet, the bacteria is just going to go all up into the air if you do not close the lid, and that is disgusting. Now, some people might not think about that. Some people might not know that. Just make sure you are closing the toilet lid before you flush. because the bacteria will become airborne and land on everything around it. Also, get a lid, like a cap for your toothbrush. Put your toothbrush in a case, especially if you live with other people. You cannot count on that other people are going to close the lid of the toilet when they flush. I also keep my toothbrush in a drawer. I do struggle with eczema or scalp issues, skin issues in general. It may have something to do with your water. Get a shower filter. This is not sponsored. I have a Jolie. I do need to get a new filter for it, or just make sure you're cleaning your shower head. But a shower filter, I'm not being dramatic, I mean this, changed my life. My entire legs were scaled up and down. Like when I say I had eczema all up and down my legs, and it had never flared up this bad until I moved to Georgia. Once I got that Jolie shower head, I swear my life has changed. This is not sponsored. I promise this is my real genuine opinion. You guys, my skin was scales before, and now it's just so smooth, it's so soft, and I'm just a new woman. It was horrible, honestly. It was really hard to deal with. It was painful. So I'm glad that I don't have to deal with that anymore. But if you are going through something similar, take into consideration that it might be your water, especially if you're dealing with scalp issues and stuff as well. The next general hygiene thing I want to say is also don't sit in wet or sweaty clothes for too long, especially after you go swimming. Don't sit in your wet bathing suit. That can lead to infections. Also, don't sit in sweaty gym clothes because that can lead to infections and stuff like that. And also, don't wear super tight clothes. Another thing I would say is stay ready so you do not have to get ready. Keep any hygiene essential you can. If you have mini ones, whatever you have, if you feel like taking it out of the house, put it in your car, put it in your purse, put it in your book bag, put it in your locker at school. I don't care what you have to do. Put it in your gym locker. Keep stuff on you. You never know what can happen. Always have little things for an emergency kit. Stay ready so you do not have to get ready, okay? And you never know what your friends might need, but just stay ready because you never know what life is going to throw your way. So just make sure you are prepared for every circumstance. Make sure you're cleaning your belly button. Make sure you're cleaning your feet as well. I know we've had all of that discourse about whether or not people are cleaning their feet in the shower. Make sure you do that, but also make sure you are cleaning your belly button. A lot of us forget about the belly button. Take that cotton swab, clean in your belly button, babe. Please don't neglect your belly button, okay? I wanted to end it on that because that's kind of funny. If you guys want a part 2 of this video, I have so many other tips I can give you guys, and hopefully you learn something that you may have not known. Even though some of these things may seem super common, there are some people who may not have been taught them. I hope you guys learned a little something. If you have any cool tips that you would like to share, leave them down below, okay? This is a safe space. This comment section is a safe space. This channel is a safe space. I hope you guys have an amazing new year, okay? I will see you guys next week. I love you guys so much. Bye.